So my name is not a Potham. Okay. I know you may have heard of some other guy named Apotham. I'm not him. I am also not a rogue. I am just a simple cleric. Yes, just a cleric. Why are you looking at me like that? No, I'm just a cleric. Don't look at. Hey, listen, the 7 sets of silverware in my pack. You don't need to look at those. All right. There's no need to pay attention at all to my obvious lump in my bag. Okay, I am a cleric, I swear, and I am just here to help you guys out. Yes.
I see. How
Yeah,
about you,
exactly.
Jay?
My name is Bendak Dragon Killer. I am a dragonborn dual fighting ranger, and I am hellbent on finding and killing every dragon in the world because they raped my home, and I will kill them forever. And I'm hellbent, and I'm blind and unreasoning with my hatred towards dragons.
All right.
We'll get along just famously.
It's gonna bite you in the ass later. All right.
I know what you're talking about. I'm going to try and forget it. I know exactly what part of this you're thinking of, and I know exactly what part is going to portray to Brian, and it's going to be fucking awesome.
Oh, I'm excited. This is gonna be good, guys. All right. So everyone's introduced. What do you want to do next? And you're gonna have to let me know when you get ready to exit a door because I'm getting used to this lighting system. So
But I would say let's go up this door. We came in here, didn't we? Like through this door. I
Yep.
just don't know what's out here. Been in here so long that one must have done something to my memory. Squawk.
You should let me check it for dragons first.
That sounds like a plan. You look like a tough fellow.
Now, lads, I can make my way through.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any dragon mischief going on here?
Jingle jingle.
sure. Y'all need to let me know if you're.
You need to move
decide
my-
not to keep... What?
Sorry, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all need to let me know if you decide not to carry your torch. By the way.
Can you update my token and move it to the right room? Because I just tried to drag it out, but it's my old token.
And
Okay, I got you. I'll fix it.
not weird going on with the dynamic lighting over here, but it's like it's good enough, I guess.
Hang on,
Like
I'll
this
see what
hall
it looks like.
is funky.
Oh, that is funky. It's probably to do with the lines on the thing.
It's okay. It's just like a little end hallway with a door that goes to the right.
Yep. There's also a door that goes to the north.
Oh, okay.
So, Brendan. The problem is that you've got a default token that I set earlier. I'm going to
Right.
get rid of that.
Thank you.
And I need to fix your token when you bring it out. So,
Dynamic lighting. Got a fireplace in every room. These must be rich.
all right. Let me fix your token. Pass site. Yeah, you're good. You're good. See. Show nameplate. Save changes.
The fuck is that guy?
That's me. That's been me all along.
Look at not Apotham, and I'm gonna be like, "You're good at this kind of thing. Which one of these doors do you think?"
If I had to guess, this one. I point at the door. I got a good feeling about this one. I push
Which
on the
one?
door to the north.
Two, there's the north and the east.
I push
Door to
on the door.
north?
Yes.
Okay. The door opens into what appears to be a dining room.
Try now. There's probably more silverware in there. Did we lose him?
I'm here.
Awesome.
No, I'm just stuffing my face. Sorry.
Are you going in that room? Get your ass in there.
I examine the table.
A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware, polished to a dazzling shine. There's a marble fireplace on the western end of the room with a mahogany framed painting of an alpine vale. You can smell the sort of lacquer on the table, the clean scent of this room, the faint scent of almost alcohol, even. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Does anybody have a passive perception over 12?
Checking.
I do. I have a passive perception of 15.
Oh, me too. I have 13.
A closer look reveals that there are twisted faces carved into the tree trunks and wolves lurking among the carved foliage.
Those walls creep me out. I'm going to take the silverware.
Okay. Add another 8 sets of silverware to your inventory.
What do you have in that backpack?
15 so far. I'll happily carry as many. Yeah, there's something not right about this house. I have a feeling that we weren't supposed to be able to kill those wolves.
No, we realized that they were like stuffed, right? Mate,
Yes.
I don't think there's something wrong with our ability to kill the wolves which were dead. But to envision them coming to life, it's something else entirely.
I thought we came in and had to fight something as soon as we got down. I'm trying to remember the session from before.
The wolves.
You had to fight those 3 wolves.
All right.
They
Or just go
bled.
back to the back room, right?
They bled
Yep.
spun cotton, mate.
Yeah. See, exactly. It's like the house is trying to kill us, so we take the silverware.
You're starting to hoard an awful lot of silverware. You sure don't have any dragon in you? As I like grab one of the hilts of my sword.
I'm positive. What's in here? Is this a closet?
It looks like a closet.
I want to open the closet.
All right, here you go.
It's hard to keep up with him. He's like a sugar-addled child.
Leave me alone. I'm just looking for shinies. Ooh.
This appears to be a cloakroom. There
I-
are several elegant black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls, and a top hat sits on a high shelf.
The lighting's fucking in here too. But okay, there's a bunch of cloaks.
I searched the pockets of the cloaks and in the hat and everything for anything that might be of importance to tell me how or what kind of house this is or who owns it I want to know more about the owner at this point. Something's not right.
A perception check tells you that there's not much you can discern from these cloaks. There's no names sewn into the hems or hoods. There's no real ornamentation. They're just very dark black hooded cloaks.
Black hooded cloaks.
Black's in fashion this time of year.
What's
Especially
to
from
the
up
east?
out there. All those villagers.
That's a door right there, right? At the
Yeah, I think so.
So-
And then a spiral staircase up.
Yeah, but there's a door here. And I'm onto the east of where I am.
Going for that hundo.
you opening up that door?
Mm-hmm.
Which door?
To the east. This one.
Got it.
To the east, to Morrowind.
To the east, tomorrow wind.
One hop this time.
Bam.
This appears to be a kitchen. There's no real lighting in here, so the only light comes from your torches. Roll 20 starting to lag.
You can't really
Stop it.
see it.
Say what?
I searched the kitchen.
The dynamic
Okay.
lighting in here is super funky. I can only see like 2 tiles.
I can see everything.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
right.
everything.
Weird.
Let me refresh.
Well, no, I also think maybe I forgot to give you your torch, Bear.
The guinea pig, how could you?
There you go. How's that? Better?
Much better. Oh yeah, it's way better.
Okay. Y'all let me know if you put down your torch for whatever reason.
Everything
I'm looking for plugins and solutions to make it a little bit more applicable, but we'll figure it out as we go. Make sense?
Aye.
So
Is that a toilet?
Kind of looks like one. Anybody need to drop anchor while we're waiting?
that's actually an oven.
Okay.
I mean, you could drop anchor in there too. It'd be okay. Surprise.
It's like the kitchen, like next to the dining room. That makes sense.
The kitchen area is tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. There's no silverware in here, Apotham. That's all out on the table. Or it was.
No.
There's
Was.
a work table with a cutting board and a rolling pin above it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the eastern wall. I forgot that this map is fucky. It's bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a well-stocked pantry with some basic food in it, preserved meats, some vegetables that still appear to be in fairly good condition, nothing spoiled yet.
I
as
take
far
the
as you can
preserved
tell.
meats.
Okay.
How many are there?
There are a couple of hunks of salted ham and some salted dried beef jerky.
I'll take the jerky.
Can't fit a ham in one of those pockets.
I bite into one of the hams and then put the other 3 in my inventory.
I met this one elf lady once who had 2 delicious hams stuffed in her back pockets.
Elves are lovely.
Quite the hams you've got there, Denise. It's an Akewood reference that nobody will get. Listen, Apotham, I need you to roll me a con save. Apotham?
Chips. Sorry.
You're fine, but the moment you bite down on the salted ham, you realize it is it tastes awful. It tastes rotten. There's a slime to it that indicates it was not preserved at all. And you have to spit it back up before you swallow.
I immediately drop all the food I just grabbed. See, that's why I took their silverware.
Yeah, nothing in here is like it seems. I mean, silverware is probably made out of lead.
Well, if it's made out of lead, I'm going to stab somebody.
Is
Can
there
I-
anything in the kitchen thing? The little room?
Yeah, I think that's what I just raided the pantry for, was some salted meats, and it turns out it was all rotten, so I give up. What's down over here?
Can I carefully peer through this door?
Just a tick. And actually, there was one more feature in that room. There was a door to the north, a small door.
Oh, I thought that was the pantry. Oops.
Nope.
Yeah, we want to check out that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. This damn map is lumpy jawed for some reason. To the west of the room, which is technically like the downward direction for some fucking reason, there is a small door leading to a 2-foot wide stone shaft that serves as some kind of dumbwaiter.
Oh, it's like
Not
they can
that.
put the meals in there.
Yes.
Huh? Does it go up?
It goes, it goes up. You can see it looks like it goes up 2 floors.
Does it go down?
No.
Is it big enough for
Also-
like a person or not?
It might be big enough for a small creature like a gnome or something, but not any of you.
Shit.
You sure the dragon won't fit?
Whoa, where's the dragon? Who said dragon?
He's not a dragon. He's a dragonborn. It's different.
So
So what about that door to this door right here? Is that the dumbwaiter?
that's the pantry. I apologize.
Okay, that is the pantry. All right, so room to the south, west. That. Can we take a peek through the door?
That actually, I should open this up. That leads back outside. The portcullis that leads sort of to the outside world is firmly locked. There's no really getting out of it.
Fuck. Right in. Can we sneak upstairs? Slowly. Is there any like just taking a peek, making sure it's all right?
I think the only thing we came down here for was the wolves. We were led down here.
No, we came in here to find the girl's parents, right?
So, Karska, you taking the lead?
In a stealthy posture.
Okay.
Move deliberately, you said, and I've already kind of like rushed to the top of the stairs.
All right. Does anybody else want to go up with him?
Yeah.
Kar's going to move you forward so I can start moving tokens over. Good Lord. All right. Welcome to the upper hall. There's another fire burning gently in this hearth. It appears that hanging above the mantelpiece is a is a painting. There are two parents, or two. There's an older man and an older woman. And then there are two smiling children, which resemble the children that approached you outside. Cradled in the man's arms is a swaddled baby, and I want an insight check from anybody who wants to give it a shot. All right, so you're all able to see it.
The negative ones got it.
So you're all able to see it, really. Well, except for Patha, maybe he's focused on other things.
I'm looking for shinies.
The woman in this picture has a strange look on her face that those of you with high enough insight perceive as scorn, almost, as she looks at this baby.
Did the little girls mention a baby to us? I don't remember.
I think
No.
they did.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, they just said their parents, didn't they?
Okay.
Certainly at this point, I've noticed that this place is kind of weird and half abandoned and strange, and particularly that every single fireplace we've come across is lit. So yeah, I want to try to like investigate this fireplace. Particularly like, is the fire hot? Like, I mean, there's no way there's 6 butlers feeding all these things fresh firewood nonstop, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Like something's not right.
Y'all give me just a second. I'm going to try and figure out why the hell Roll20 is lagging so bad.
Okay, doesn't seem to be lagging too bad for me.
Chrome just starts eating up RAM left and fucking right.
How many tabs do you have open?
2?
All of
But-
them.
The dynamic stuff seems to. It was happening yesterday too with my Pathfinder 2e game where it was dragging, and the reason I switched to Chrome in the first place to run Roll20, I normally use Firefox.
Are you doing hardware acceleration stuff? If you go to the 3 dots in the top right, and then settings, and then you can just type in hardware, and there should be a checkbox for use hardware acceleration where available.
Make sure
so that
that-
it's like using your graphics card instead of just your bullshit browser.
Oh, yeah, shit. I better do that.
Yeah, that might help you. Probably refresh after that.
All right. Sorry for the wait, folks.
No problem, dude. It's suspension at this fireplace. I love the vague robot noises from Apostle's background too, like the stepper motor whine.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Once in a while.
do have my audio settings really low.
You should
for
look
that
into
soundboard.
the silencer things that are like new mounts for them. And you can also get feet. I've made like you can 3D print feet, and that makes them a lot quieter too.
There is a control board that you can
Oh, yeah.
that you can get that works really well. My father-in-law got it for his, and
They're like
it
$40. I was looking into those.
worth it. It is absolutely spooky how much. Oh my god, am I really gonna die? It's absolutely spooky how quiet the damn thing is. It goes from you hearing it constantly into you not hearing it at all, and it's just from a stepper motor board upgrade. it's kind of freaky.
Where's that hardware setting?
It's the 3 dots and then settings, and then just type hardware in the top there. And there's a checkbox, use hardware acceleration when available.
Oh, it's the browser.
Yeah, in the web browser. Yeah, sorry if that wasn't clear.
That's on. Damn it.
Huh.
It's working
Time-
okay now.
Time to upgrade your graphics card.
I have a 2080.
Just fuck with you.
Holy shit, you have a 2080? How
Yeah.
is that thing?
Fantastic for 1440p gaming, unless the game is just spectacularly poorly optimized. Not as good for 4K as I would like, but I do most of my gaming at 1440p anyway for the smoothness of it, so I'm content. I think this is a really good system. I bought it mostly pre-built and just added a couple things. It's an HP Omen. I dig the case primarily. All right. So, you are in this top hallway. Yeah, this is working a lot better. I just needed to clear out Chrome, I guess. I've had it open for a while.
Oh, we wanted to check out this fireplace. I was suspicious about like the 6th lit fire. Is the fire hot?
The fire is not hot. As you approach, you feel no warmth coming from it.
Can I try to stick my like wooden staff in there?
Sure.
Does it have any? You know, I'm not trying to like destroy my staff, but I'm pretty much trying to see if the fire actually like will burn things.
Your staff lingers in the fire, the flames licking along the wood with no effect.
Yeah, there's something weird going on in here, you guys. None of these fires are
Standing-
real. All the food's weird.
Standing in this room are 4 suits of armor, flanking wooden doors leading north and south. I'm sorry, east and west. Fuck this map. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head.
Yeah,
I poked the armor with my mace.
I don't like this at all.
The armor does not respond.
What kind of armor is it?
It looks like plate.
I try to put some of it on.
You remove the armor from the. You remove a plate of armor, maybe the pauldron, first from the statue on which it stands. The moment you pull the armor away from the statue, it begins to tarnish, and by the time you've got it fully off, it is rusted to near uselessness in your hands.
What?
I told you, everything in here is an illusion. It's all a conspiracy.
Yeah, I'd say so. That's really weird.
I guess let's keep exploring.
Yeah, go down to the door to the south, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh, does anybody know how to play?
Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this room. There is a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling, and upholstered chairs line the walls. Stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. In the northwest corner is a harpsichord with a bench. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Hmm.
Can I try to like certainly Ku has no understanding of instruments, but has seen weird human dudes do this before. I only have like claws, so I just have like 2 or 3 fingers. But I just want to try to press some of the notes on the harpsichord. It's a piano, right? Same thing. No, that's the harp.
You press a key. There is a clear ringing sound throughout the room, or a clear tone throughout the room, a high note as it happens. The note echoes off of the walls, lingering in the air for a moment before dissipating.
This thing still works.
Got burned and will just kind of collapse into a chair, happy to be somewhere to sit without being around those stuffed wolves, and just kind of put his head in his hands for a second, scratch the front of his head, and say, "Bang on, Bertie. Play me something a little jazzy, lively."
I like sit down and I'm kind of like, okay, I set up my staff and I spread my claws, and yeah, no, it's just like a horrible song. It's just a bunch of mismatched notes, and I'm like trying, but it's kind of coming across like a bird call more than anything, and it's way too repetitive.
It's enough, it's enough. It's alright. I thank you for your trying.
I heard a bird sing.
Well,
that
actually,
one
no.
one
Roll me a
time.
performance check.
I heard a bird sing that one time.
Roll me a performance check.
Fuck.
You puzzle out how to play this thing pretty quickly. You've got maybe a natural affinity for a little bit of music. You were a bard in a past life or something. It doesn't take you long to crank out a little bit of the tune. The tune descends. It's a simple melody that begins in the middle of the harpsichord's range, dances up and down a little bit, extending further up and down the scale as you proceed. And as you get further and further up the scale, reaching higher and higher, you hit the last string on the high end of the harpsichord, and a ear-piercing scream rings out in the room, sounding for all the world like a young woman shouting her last breath. The scream echoes for seconds off of the walls, and very nearly bursts your eardrums with the sheer volume of it. The alabaster figures rattle with the vibration of it.
Ooh, I didn't know there was that button on here. Can I try the same button again that made that noise?
You do. It simply plays a very high note.
Like, something weird's going on with this piano, you guys.
I get knocked over out of my chair, and I kind of fucking push myself up on my butt, lean back on my 2 hands, and I say, "Bloody hell!" And I thought,
Chaz,
Zep. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I said, "Bloody hell!" I thought Zeppelin killed him in London. That was a brilliant performance.
Who is Zeppelin? And what is London?
I believe it's an ancient flying vehicle.
Ah.
And I want you to know that I just had mercy on you.
Did that just
one?
Would that have killed everybody?
No, but it would have pretty badly hurt everybody because I've homebrewed a little bit of this because there's some of those places where there's not a lot of like content in the rooms, you know.
Yeah.
And if anyone played that piano, it was eventually going to cast Shatter, which is 3d8 damage.
Yeah, that would have probably
Yeah,
killed
I
us.
don't know if I have 6 HP.
The room otherwise seems safe.
Oh, what about those things in the fireplace? I heard them rattling around while I was playing.
They are alabaster figures of people dancing, well-dressed dancers. However, as you near the fireplace and eye them a bit more closely, several of the dancers are simply skeletons wearing long coats and doublets. They're well-dressed skeletons, but they are most definitely skeletons.
I got the heebie-jeebies now. Like everything in here is weird and creepy, and I'm kind of like, okay, then moving on.
Back out this way. Nothing in that fire. Is that fire real bad, man? You tell me.
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna stick my stick in there. I bet they're all fake.
It is entirely fake.
Yeah.
I'm still skeptical, so I'm gonna step up to it. Sense any heat? Anything?
There is no warmth coming off of that fire.
Stick my hand in.
Nothing happens.
My leg.
The fire wraps around your leg and you feel absolutely nothing.
This is the fuckiest thing I've ever seen. Could I really? And I stick my whole head in.
You are partially dazzled by the immense amount of light around directly in front of your eyes, but the flames don't cause any damage to your skin. If anything, they feel slightly cold. The air feels chilly around your face.
I take a good look around the inside of the fireplace.
There are no ashes. In fact, there's nothing in this fireplace burning. The flame just lingers along the floor of the fireplace, climbing higher in the hearth, but there's no smoke. There's no scent of smoke. There's no ash. There's not even a log. The fireplace is empty, save for the iron poker to one side and the grate over it.
Also, no hidden buttons, switches, keys tied up.
Roll me an investigation check. You are dead certain there is nothing in this fireplace worth of note, I should say.
Get your head out of that fire. What are you
Lads,
crazy?
that is not a normal fire. That's chilled to the touch.
I still wouldn't be sticking my head in there.
Something is very, very bloody wrong with this place. All we've got to do is find these blokes' parents and get the hell out of here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Then carry on and let's get the job done.
All right, keep on exploring. Let's try this door.
All right. It's a good fucking session. Which door? There's two doors on the eastern end of this room. There's one right here. I'm sorry, you can't see that. It's on the one layer. There's one right here and one right here.
Yeah, I can see him. You want this one?
Okay. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-backed chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
I want to investigate the desk. Is there anything on there or around in the drawers?
There's on top of the desk there is an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, four sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing a windmill insignia. The desk drawer, which is unlocked, contains an iron key.
Ooh, key. Does it seem real? Like I want to like bite it.
The key has a definite weight in your hands and does not tarnish or rust when you remove it from the drawer. In the firelight, it gleams dully. It is most definitely iron, not chromed silver or steel, and definitely very old.
All right, I'm taking the key. I found a shiny. It's not very shiny, but it's my kind of shiny.
Okay. Please add an iron key to your inventory.
Got it.
Peruse these
So,
bookshelves. Is there
make
anything
me a
of it?
perception check, Karst.
I'm good at that. I'm not super self-centered at all. I'm very perceptive of the world around me.
Surrounding you, amid these shelves, are hundreds of books covering a range of topics that, by your sort of cursory glance, reveal themselves to be history, warfare, alchemy, and religion. There also are several shelves of first edition works of poetry and fiction.
I thought you were gonna say first edition D&D.
There's a Pathfinder 3.5 book on the shelf.
I start running my finger along the spines of the first editions. You lot look lovely. I'll bet you'd go for a nice little bit. And I try and stash as many as I can in my bag.
You find 5 or 6 books in good enough condition that they appear that they might sell well once you're outside of the house, if you ever get out of the house.
How many books now?
What's that?
How many
5.
books did I stash? 5.
5.
While I'm slinging them in my bag, do anything stick out to me?
Not really. Not that you can see. Does anybody else go over that way, toward where Burnden is?
No, I'm pretty convinced that those books he's dealing with are fake, so I'm kind of just chilling.
My understanding, Apotham and Bendak have oh god, we have Burnden and Bendak. That's going to get confusing. To my understanding, you two have passive perceptions of 15 and 13 respectively, correct?
Yeah, I have
See.
15.
Bendak, you kind of wander over a little bit to where Burnden is standing. Maybe curious about the books. Maybe, hey, do they have anything on dragons? And you spot in the area where Burnden has removed some of those books, a switch. The switch looks like a red book affixed to the shelf, but it is textured in a way that is very obviously wood rather than leather and paper.
I pull it.
The door swings open,
Ooh.
Bloody hell, what have you done?
The room beyond contains more shelves with more books.
That must be the section on the dragons.
At the
So-
far end of the room is a skeleton halfway leaning into a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet set against the wall. The skeleton still wears scraps of leather armor.
Stack of bones, you first, mate. I'm not fucking setting foot in there.
I step up. I'm like, ooh, dead body. Where?
Okay. Roll me a medicine check, either Bendak or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to the cleric.
I don't actually have medicine, but I do have a passive +3
He's
on it.
not a cleric.
Well, with a 3, with an 11 even. Wait, are you not a cleric at all?
I know I am a cleric, but I don't behave
He's
like a
got none
cleric.
of the skills though.
war
The
priest.
the medicine check will tell you. You inspect the skeleton. It doesn't move. There's no undead fuckery going on here. You find trapped in the skeleton ribcage are 3 darts. The yellow-green remnants of poison still cling to the darts, silver needles, dried and crusted alongside the blood of what must have been an adventurer trying to open this chest. Clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter bearing a stylized Z on a seal with a seal.
I look at the angle of the darts and try to surmise where they were shot from.
Inside the chest,
From inside the chest.
there was a dart trap in the chest, by as far as you can tell.
I sit from the side of the chest and try to like lift the lid on it, like off
It
to the side
produces
with
it
like my
produces
piece.
no it produces no further darts.
I look inside
The chest. Inside the chest are a collection of books and some scrolls, as well as some papers.
I look at the books. What kind of books are they?
They are blank books. They appear to have been prepared, perhaps as journals or prepared for writing. There are black leather covers wrapped around each one. They look pretty valuable.
I take them.
Okay. Please add 3 blank books to your inventory. I'll go ahead and tell you those are worth about 25 gold pieces each.
That's actually really good.
Yes. There remaining in the chest are 3 scrolls and some papers.
What's on the scrolls?
They appear to be blessings of some kind, although unless you want to roll me a religion or arcana check, you can't immediately tell what they are. You can't really puzzle it out. They're certainly not dedicated to the god you follow. What god is that, by the way?
Because I'm a war priest, I can't take the one for trickery. Unfortunately, I was looking it up. But I'm a war priest.
I was going to ask you if you wanted to be a trickery cleric.
I do, but the buffs from war priest are just too fucking good. Unfortunately, because you get extra attacks and stuff. And I can, as a bonus action, take a couple other things.
Okay,
I think is what it is.
fair enough.
Let me look. Yeah. Oh, I remember why I didn't go trickery is because it wasn't an option when I was first looking. That's what it was.
It should be an option. So I'm going to do a couple things for our next session of this game. Actually, real quick, I need to use the restroom. Let's take a 5-minute break, real quick. Okay. These blessed scrolls. You can't really tell what they are. There's still some papers left in the chest, and there's still a letter left in the skeleton's hand.
I take the letter and try to read it. I also take the scrolls.
Here's the letter. I'll go ahead and read it out loud. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I am not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, how many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me here to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness, I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarevich.
Oh, wait. So he's kind of saying he's like a god, but he's not gonna, like, people are worshiping him, and he's kind of saying, fuck you, don't worship me, you guys are all worms. Oh, and then, okay, so the last paragraph, I was still thinking about the first shit when you were reading the last paragraph. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son.
I mean, this seems to be a letter to the master of his house, no? From somebody who fancies himself the lord of these lands.
The owner of the house, the guy that we're looking for, the father.
Yeah. But it seems he might have had some extramarital affairs. Sired a stillborn son, though. The baby looked quite lively in that portrait above the fireplace.
Well, the kids also didn't mention the baby, right? Who knows?
They probably didn't even know. At this point, it's safe to say that if their parents were here, it's probably the father who's the skeleton in that chest, in front of that chest over there. And if it's not, then it's, we just need to look a little bit deeper, I guess.
I think he was saying that it looked like an adventurer that was looting stuff.
Oh.
So I think the adventurer found the letter on this desk and then kept exploring, maybe.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Weird, though. This Strahd guy seems like a dick.
Yeah.
But clearly there's some people worshiping him. Souls you have bled on your hidden altar. Visitors you've tortured in your dungeon. I don't think I like this place very much, you guys.
Yeah, this place is creeping me out.
Maybe we've got the option to leave at any time. Let's just walk out the door of this building.
The door was blocked when we checked it, I remember.
Oh, you're bloody right.
Wait, we're locked in here?
Yeah. There was a big portcullis on the first floor when we came in.
Of course. Well, I figure if I study long enough, I might be able to find myself a way to teleport us out of here. Maybe.
Yeah, you get to reading these books. I'm gonna check out this fireplace. Same situation. Any heat coming off it?
None.
I'm gonna run my hands along the interior of the wall, stick my head in. I'm looking for switches, buttons, keys. Bird just got
Nothing whatsoever.
right.
And there were, Bear's right. There were still some papers in the desk.
Go check those out.
The papers appear to be the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will. Perusing the will tells you that it's signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths.
Can we
Still-
assume those are the children?
That's a fair assumption.
I take the deed and I take the will.
You're
Did
in
I-
the secret hallway.
Oh, whoops.
Can we assume the?
Those were in the chest.
Oh,
Oh, you said on the desk.
No.
Can we assume the stillborn boy's name was Fred, and that he went on to become one of the most prolific musicians of the '90s?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yes. Yes, that is a safe assumption.
That's the best last name ever. I can't believe they didn't make that joke. It's such a right there joke. Okay, and some unknown scrolls. I'm not very good with that kind of shit either.
Go rub
So
my
I-
hand on the baby on the portrait and say, "You did it all for the nookie. You are one of the greats."
it was 3 scrolls.
Yes, you don't know what they do. You can make another check on them in about an hour when you've kind of cleared your head a little bit, or someone else can give it a shot.
Yeah. I'll take a look. I'm not too good on this kind of weird wizardy magic, but
Roll Arcana or Religion.
oh, they both suck. Oh, I'm a
You
sorcerer.
cannot puzzle it out.
I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, sorry, man. I just think about the magic and it just comes to me. I haven't been studying it for decades or whatever.
You
Yeah.
are similarly stumped.
We suck.
All right, let's stick to opening doors. Is what we're good at.
Okay.
Ooh, every time we open a door and there's another doorway, I want to like run around and check the other side. If
This appears to be an undecorated bedroom. There are 2 beds and some tidy, what appear to be servants' uniforms hanging from hooks. I'm guessing you'll go ahead and open the other door as well.
yeah.
It's a closet, and there are some servants' uniforms in here. These appear to be servant quarters.
Maybe they've been keeping the fires lit.
Foot lockers at the feet of the bed.
Yes. Are you going to check them?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll toss them open.
The first one is empty. The second one, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
You die.
Loving it.
On a 24, you easily evade the poison dart that you hear the click and you move to the side as a poison dart lunges out of the chest and sticks itself in the opposite wall. The tripped wire inside the chest now dangles uselessly from the lid.
Would a ruddy servant have to protect so bad? And I peer down into the chest.
It is empty.
That's about what I expected.
What was it? I'm angry.
You should go sticking your head in every chest.
Run my hands along the rim of the chest, the walls. I knock on the
Roll
floor
me-
of the chest.
Roll me an investigation check. Ooh, all right. On a 19, you do find a secret panel in the bottom of the chest. And inside that panel is a small pouch of 10 gold pieces.
That's probably their life savings.
I was gonna say, a bloody poison dot. 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, you're right. I bet the mechanism costs more than the 10 gold. That's funny.
In my disgust, I pocket the gold.
All right.
I guess there's no servants around anymore, so. Then I think we gotta head upwards some more, right?
Let me
Aye.
investigate the beds,
Okay.
under them, in them.
There doesn't appear to be anything else of note in this room.
How's everybody looking? We could probably use the bedroom as like a nice, safe, short rest if anybody needs it.
I am missing one.
I know I do. I just need it for the spells, I think. Have I even used any of my spells?
You haven't. And you don't get spell slots back on short rest unless you're a warlock.
Yeah. Okay,
It's everyone
Dude, I don't want to
And that's-
stay in here at all. I should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a very restful sleep.
Bendak, you are 6 hit points, 5 hit points down, just to be clear.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So you heading up the stairs?
Like half your hit dice.
Yes.
Okay.
Bendak.
Is
fears
everybody
no
heading up
man.
the stairs?
Yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Bendak, you don't got a potion?
I do actually, but
Oh,
we're out of combat though.
okay. Well, you being crazy?
All right. So this area. Climbing the red marble staircase to its full height, you see that it ends in a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall.
I take a piece of armor off the plate armor and see if it rusts away.
I need you to move next to the armor, please.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You're going to have to move to the other side, or somebody's going to have to move. I can't have two people in the same space. Thank you. Roll me a perception check, please.
Do.
All right. So you spot two things in your search of the room. Standing where you are, you can see that there appears to be some kind of secret door right here.
Right where?
Right. I'm sorry. I'm got on the wrong layer. Just tick. Right here. The second thing you notice with your 15 perception check is that the armor shudders slightly when you move your hand towards it, and then springs to life.
I knew it. Ooh, my print's done.
If you knew it, why are you touching it?
Because it's better to provoke it when I'm ready for it than to, wait for it to try to kill me.
That's so cool looking. That's an awesome picture. He looks like he's about to strangle you. It's like,
And
who the fuck
I need
woke me
initiative
up?
rolls because it attacks.
I'm gonna choke whoever the fuck woke me up. like a subcaption for the guy's picture.
What the fuck? Why aren't we popping up in queue?
You're good.
Chez
I didn't have the queue
controls,
open.
Yeah.
Do I get to reroll?
You
Why
ain't
don't you get to
special.
reroll? Everybody's in initiative. Let me get that descending. My windows are kind of getting crazy. Here we go. Bendak, it is your turn.
He may not be a dragon. Let's give this fucker a good kicking. I'm gonna take a step forward, and we're gonna swing with short sword.
All right, that's a miss.
Oh shit! Are we still holding torches?
Yes, you have to drop your torch if you want to.
Yes, I want to.
Of course, as long as one person is holding a torch, I'm not going to get rid of anybody's light.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a torch,
Okay.
and I guess that's it.
All right. That's a swing. That is a miss. Next up is Burnden. You are flanking this creature, so you have advantage on the attack roll.
Oh, we're just gonna take a stabby stab. Thank God.
That is a
What the
crit.
fuck?
Go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage, please, which is 1d6 at this level.
Fucking hell.
I like how you rolled a 1 and a 20.
And a 1.
So a total of 14 damage.
Try and
Whatever is inside this thing appears to be susceptible to stabbing because you get your rapier up under the plates and you just slam it home, and it you see this sort of black smoke erupt from between the plates and dissipate.
like you fucking ghost, you ghastly, ghoulish creature, go back to the hell you came from.
Okay. You gonna move it all?
No. What, are you fucking nuts?
Q.
He spawned right next to me, didn't he, that fucker? Are there any small objects weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range? I want to cast Catapult, but it requires things, I guess? I don't know. What is your opinion on this?
Do you have something that you can catapult in your inventory?
It's a good idea. It says it isn't being worn or carried, though.
Oh,
But
that's weird.
I do have like a crowbar. Can I do it with a
So you
crowbar?
drop the crowbar as a free action and then catapult it.
yeah. And he's got to make a dex save against DC, I guess, 12, I think. That's what it says on the sheet.
He passes.
The fuck? 12 sucks. Okay. That's all I get to do.
The object takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage. How much HP does a crowbar have?
No, my crowbar. Objects, weapon HP. It's made out of steel. It's got 19 AC. Resilient objects. Stable hit points. I would say small resilient or medium resilient, which is 10 or 18 HP.
We'll say 10. Roll damage.
My crowbar!
Your crowbar shatters as it slams against the wall behind the armor.
Damn, okay, I'll remove it. I gotta get
the
more
armor-
crowbars.
The armor has multi-attack and is going to try and hit Bear and Burnden. So the first attack against Bear hits and does 6 bludgeoning.
I am unconscious.
The second attack against Burnden misses. And the armor is going to step right here. Not Apothicon, it is your turn.
Okay. Totally off topic, but
Oh.
I swing on the armor.
Uh, 15 is a miss.
Okay.
You can't
And
get through the armor to the whatever's animating it.
I use my ability as a war priest to, as part of my attack action, I'm going to make a bonus attack action.
Okay. Swing again.
So, yep. Nope.
You have advantage on these rolls because the creature is flanked. And
Oh.
a 19 hits, so roll damage.
Wait, why did that not roll damage? What the hell? Okay, whatever.
Just
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Click the name of the mace in the chat box.
Oh. Okay.
So 6 bludgeoning damage. You smash part of the armor inward, and more of that black smoke pours out from the construct as you continue to compromise its structural integrity. Bendak, it is your turn.
All right. What is drawing a weapon? Is that just a bonus action or some shit, or free?
I usually rule it as you using a move action or your standard action to do it.
Okay, either one. It's all gonna come out the same. So we're gonna
Okay,
use
so yeah,
move action to draw, and then we're gonna swing with the first short sword.
okay.
And then I have, as a bonus action, I can do 2-weapon fighting, which I've already got a macro for. It just doesn't get my proficiency onto damage. And there's that.
Both of those clang off of the armor. You can't get through.
Shit.
Karsk.
Just gonna take another stab at the fucking armor.
Can't get through it.
Bloody hell.
Q, roll me a death save. You're fine.
Yay, one success.
The armor is going to keep bearing down on Karsk. Does a 13 hit?
No.
That's a miss. It's going to try again. Rolls a nat 1. Hang on. Apothicon, you get an attack of opportunity if you want to use a reaction, as the armor is thrown off balance by its failed attack.
Okie dokie. I swing. Woo-cha! I missed.
Bangs off the armor.
Do I not get
the
any
arm-
bonuses to hit by flanking?
You get advantage.
Oh, right. 5e. Sorry.
You're fine. Apothicon, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Wait. 3d10
Yep.
as
But you
level
gotta beat
1?
his AC. Yeah. I accidentally almost killed a player character one time because I didn't realize it did that much damage and crit with it on a level 2 character. You can't get it's a touch attack, but there is no such thing as a touch AC. So you don't
Yeah.
get past its armor.
Do I lose the touch spell or do I still have it because
You
of?
lose it.
Oh, okay.
Back to the top of the order, unless Potham wants to move.
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Bendak, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use an action, and I'm gonna pour a healing potion down the Birdman's mouth.
Okay.
Ah,
You heal for 6. Q.
nice. Okay, I'm just like prone now.
Yep. Do you want to move or anything, Bendak?
Could I still use my bonus action 2-weapon fighting, or is that only if I swing on the first one?
That's only if you swing on the first one, unfortunately.
Okay, then no, there's really nowhere to move.
Okay. Burnden.
I just got to stab the fucking thing. He's between me and the rest of the party, pretty much.
An
Fucking
18 hits. You deal 7 piercing damage. Roll me sneak attack, please. Another 2. So 9. Smoke is pouring out from between the plates of this armor. This black substance is just coming out in waves now, and this thing is starting to rattle as it struggles to keep standing. Q, it is your turn.
It's pronounced coup. Thank you very much.
Q,
Like a
it is your
pigeon?
turn.
I'm gonna stand up.
The pigeons are taking over. They're staging a coup.
I'm gonna stand up with half my movement, and I'm gonna fireball this guy. It's a ranged attack and melee though, which is disadvantaged, but I have flank, so it's normal, I think.
Yes, that's how it works.
Please, video game. Okay, something's wrong with this spell.
It'll get there one day.
It's doing it. It's just something's wrong. It's just a spell attack, which is +4.
That hits. Roll damage.
6 fire damage.
So in my mind, what happens here is this.
There we go.
Who you step in with you have a staff, right? Is that where you're
Yeah.
casting from?
Yeah.
You step in and shove your staff under the plates of this armor. Like you get it up under the breastplate, so it looks like you stabbed this thing. And you let off a firebolt. And the flames rush outward from under the armor, followed by more of that black smoke before the entire armor collapses and immediately begins to tarnish and rust as the creature just dies.
Fuck, thing almost killed me. Thanks, Bendak.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Us creature folk need to stick together against them.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard being a bird person. What are you? Are you a human with a mask on, or?
No, I'm a dragon person.
Okay, you're Dragonborn. My bad.
And we are out of initiative.
Jesus. Okay.
The room stands starkly silent in comparison to the sounds of combat that were ringing out just before.
I think you just found a magical door down there. Apollo? Not a bottom?
It appears to be
Sorry.
It appears to be a panel that sort of pushes into this western wall, leading to a doorway. You open it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is this the north? This is north? Over.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, we should make a DM's Guild product where it's all the stuff in Strahd, but rotated to be north like the maps are.
Yeah.
So there appears to be a stairwell leading upwards to a fourth level of the house.
Open the door to the west over here.
That's to the north.
North. Oh my god, that's confusing.
That's why I've just been pinging the ones I mean.
The moment you step into the room,
Oh, I died.
Oh,
Q,
Oh, I
the
died.
broom leaps to life to attack you.
Oh god.
Fantasia.
Oh god, the broom.
So it's going to get a surprise attack on you.
Oh god. Everything in here sucks.
The broom gets multi-attack.
The broom gets multi-attack.
Brooms.
It slams into you for 5 bludgeoning.
I can't reaction because I'm surprised either, can I?
Nope.
Fuck.
It hits you for 5 bludgeoning and then tries again. Hits you for 7.
Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh. I had 1 life after the first hit, so
The broom has subdued the bird.
the broom just like beats me to death, yeah, as soon as I
That seems pretty appropriate considering.
You're unconscious, right? Or are you dead?
So I mean I had 1 life and I took the 7, which is 6. My max
You're
HP
right
is 7.
Yeah, you're right on the threshold. You're not dead. You're just unconscious.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it almost killed him.
And I guess we're
Your
rolling
life.
initiative again.
Okay.
Don't sound so resentful of that.
You're right, yeah, it would have been 2 more life and I would have died. 2 more damage.
All right. Bendak, it is your turn. You hear a scuffle coming from the closet to the west.
North.
Well, this is west.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I was gonna come move north and then open the west. That kind of looks like it would be the same area. Maybe not. I might be stupid. Let's open the door to my west right now.
Okay.
Okay, they are separate. Well, shit. All right, I'll start heading back then. All right.
All right.
So, what's opening a door count as? Anything?
That's a standard action.
Okay.
No, bonus action.
I'll just come back. So, hold on. I gotta click my token. 10, 15, 20. I guess we're kind of just stuck here. Log jammed into the doorway.
Yep.
Door
I'm
stuck.
gonna get rid of the armor.
Door stuck, man.
Door stuck!
I guess I'll just
I'm bad,
chill
so you
right
can
here.
stand on me.
Not a Popham, your turn.
I step up and stand over my unconscious friend's body and try to hit the mace or hit the broom with my mace. Bad broom. Bad.
That's a solid hit. 4 damage. You smash your mace into the side of the broom, compromising the handle a little bit, but it doesn't seem to stop it. It continues waving about in the air, attempting to slam into you.
I call upon my god to take a bonus action to attack again.
Okay.
And I
That's another 7 damage. Another slammed hit into this waving broom, which is a matter of very careful aiming, trying to knock this thing out of the air. But it continues to float and wave, even though part of the handle is now splintered off.
Okay.
Berndon Karsk, it is your turn.
Well, shit. What kind of penalty would I incur shooting through the square with not a Popham in it? You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna holster our rapier, draw our heavy crossbow, and take a fucking shot at that broom.
All right. Roll at disadvantage. And if you roll an out 1, you hit a Popham.
No.
Hold on, I don't have heavy crossbow in. Thank God for your compendium.
You serious? Hang on.
No, it's right here. Hold on.
It's so
saying
naturally speaking in
didn't
your
have-
accent.
Alright, it's not taken to my fucking sheet, so here with a short bow.
That is a miss. The arrow goes wide. Could roll me a death save.
One fail.
The broom is going to try to hit Apotham.
Watch out, it's
Does
brutal.
a 17
Ow.
hit?
Yeah. Wait, my
It,
AC is an 11. That doesn't look right.
Hell no, that's not right.
It
What?
sounds like you didn't put your armor on.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's right. I was found basically naked. Wasn't I? Wait, no.
You got some goddamn armor.
Okay, whatever.
Well,
Still,
armor,
17 would probably hit me anyway because I don't think I'd
No,
have
you're
anything
supposed
better
to
than a
have-
14 or 15.
Okay, so war clerics have proficiency in heavy armor. You probably have chainmail,
Okay.
which is 16, and then you have a shield, which is 18. So no, it doesn't
Oh.
I was
hit.
like, yeah, my paladin from the bounty has 18 at level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Type that in.
Yeah.
21 definitely hits. You take 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll fix that right away. I take 5 damage. I'm at 5 hit points. Ow. That really fucking hurt.
Unless you're trying to be like a monk war cleric.
Vendak, your turn.
All right.
No.
Let's take a step to
Definitely
the
not.
west because I can't even see inside the room yet. Oh wow, it's really small in there. I guess I'm gonna do the same thing as Karsk. I'm gonna drop my short sword. And I'm gonna whip out my longbow and take a shot.
Okay.
And what kind of shield was that?
It's just in
I
5e,
think,
it's like
yeah,
the shield.
Just shield, yeah.
That is a solid hit, and the arrow splinters the broom, causing it to fall to the ground motionless.
Dun, 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 dun.
There it is. Oh, you're fixing it. God damn it. I gotta fix this stuff. Well, you need to stop acting up.
Motherfucker, get out of my character sheet.
No.
I feel so violated.
Oh my fuck. I searched the broom.
It's just, there's a bunch of splinters.
There's a bunch of feathers stuck in there now, too.
I use a heal spell on my ally.
All right.
I'm gonna do this one.
Oh,
You get 9 heal.
I'm back. I only got 7. Thanks, friend.
You're starting to suffer from going unconscious multiple times.
Yeah, everything in here wants to kill me in one hit. I'm gonna be a bit safer.
Okay.
Oh, don't shoot me. 0 damage.
It doesn't make any sense though. It asks for
Oh,
damage,
one
1d10.
I will fix it in just a bit. So, in the closet, in this storage room, there are some folded sheets, blankets, old bars of soap. There is a lockbox that someone has popped open, but it still seems to have its contents, which are 4 potions of lesser healing.
Anybody?
Two. So please, you guys take those because I seem to need them when I'm dead.
I likewise still have 2. Please help yourselves.
I guess I'll take him so the healer can stay alive. So I guess you said it was 3. What was it? Lesser cure?
4 potions of lesser healing.
I mean, I used one of mine. I'm down to 1. I don't know if you want to split them up or not. It don't matter.
Yeah, no, you take 2 then.
Are those
And
the 2d4s plus 2?
1 second.
Those are the ones I had from first session. I just don't know if they're the same.
They're the same.
You said you gave me 2, Apo?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, I guess I can go back up here and open this western door again, since nothing jumped out immediately at us.
All right. This appears to be kind of a bathroom. There's a wooden tub with clawed feet, sort of on one corner, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the eastern wall.
Anybody needs to take a leak, I got your spot.
I'm good. I already shit myself earlier when the broom attacked me.
What do you think, lad? Should we keep opening doors and hoping we don't die?
Well, I mean, the higher we go up, seems like it's been getting worse the higher we go, but
There is this door to the east, and it could be a big room.
sure, go for it. I'm gonna stand back.
Anybody else want to get in position just in case? Okay.
Can I reload and ready my crossbow to fire
Yes.
at whatever may appear hostile beyond the...
Ah, whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
Throw it open, dragon men.
All right, kick it open. Leon style.
There's a tiger. No, it's just a tiger rug.
Fan kick.
Oh fuck, it's gonna come to life. I'm gonna stand back here.
What do you think this is? La Bibliothèque?
Granny's house?
Grandma?
Yeah, exactly. Granny's house? Yeah, fuck you.
All right, this one appears safe.
This bedroom is ill kept. It is dusty and filled with cobwebs. There are burgundy drapes covering the windows. There is a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veil. There is a matching pair of wardrobes, a vanity with a wood frame mirror and jewelry box, and a padded chair. The tiger skin rug on the floor is rotting, and there's a dust-covered portrait of who you assume to be Gustav and Elizabeth Durst hanging above the fireplace, which again has a ghostly flame in it. On the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and matching jug.
That tablecloth over there?
Yes.
And what was this? I'm sorry, next to the door here?
That appears to be a vanity. There's a jewelry box on the vanity.
I lift the jewelry box and I inspect it visually.
It's a small wooden jewelry box, unassuming, with a small lock on it on the front.
Actually locked, or just I can throw it open?
It is locked.
I bonk the chest with my mace.
Which chest?
The jewelry chest.
The small
It's a
jewelry box in.
Box in my
Sand?
hand.
Yeah. I go, oh, jewelry box, bunk.
Can I try and catch his mace mid-swing?
Yeah. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
I'm obviously not trying to swing that hard, so I would say that he gets it.
Yeah, you catch the mace before it hits it, and what do you say to him?
Aw, what?
What the
It's
fuck are
the
you
fast way.
doing?
I'm opening the box. I see box. I want to open box.
Go smash some ruddy china on the
Oh.
table over there.
Okay. I walk over to the china table and I just start smashing.
The sounds of splintering wood and smashing porcelain briefly fill the room as Apotham takes out his frustrations on the table.
Can
I
I
stop
try
for a
and-
second. I'm like, wait, was this worth anything?
Too late to ask that now. If you want to pop open the jewelry box, it's going to be a DC 12 sleight of hand check, and you have to have thieves' tools.
Would that okay? So it will be a sleight of hand check, not a thieves' tools check. Is that how that
Yes,
works?
Sleight of hand check.
Well, the thieves' tools give bonuses, and technically, if a rogue uses thieves' tools, I thought it's like the thieves' tools roll, basically.
That's what
So-
I thought as well.
That
That's
should
the
be
only
same
reason why
as
I
sleight of
asked.
hand, though, like +3 or something.
Yeah, right.
You crit, so the box pops open. Inside are 3 gold rings and what appears to be a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant. That looks very expensive.
Ooh, money. You better share, rogue.
2 silver bracelets and a topaz pendant.
3 gold rings and a topaz pendant.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right.
5
Can I try and
golden rings.
can I try and like palm the fucking pendant and start passing out rings?
That's a sleight of hand check versus perception checks from anybody who wants to make them. Don't see shit. Bendak, you spot Pars pocketing something from the jewelry box without showing it to anybody.
Here you go, lads. Check these out. Genuine, as far as I can tell. A real deal.
Come on, Rogue. We've established this. Hoarding is a trait of the dragons. I kill dragons. Wink, wink.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I just there. And then the fucking topaz pendant comes spilling out of my wrist. Oh, that, yeah. Sorry about that. But check out what I found, boys. Look at this. And I kind of hold up the topaz pendant and, spin it around. Does it catch the light? Does it shine, glint,
It
seductive?
does. It is spotless, and this thing looks like it just gleams.
I stare deeper into the gem. Does it draw me in? Anything like that? Nothing.
Nothing. It's not magical, just expensive.
That's a beautiful specimen. That one. I'm gonna keep it with me right now for the time being. But here, gold for everyone. And I try and slip it into my bag.
I try to grab his hand and say, no. That stays in plain sight. We're
What, you want me to wear it around my fucking neck the whole time?
yes, so we know where it is. I've got
Right.
my eye on you. I know these ways. I myself have borrowed many a nice necklace from ladies looking for priests.
You holy man.
Yeah. If only my friends could see me now, they would be laughing at me.
You never answered the question of what god you pray to.
Oh, I did not. I was trying to find out whatever war priest is.
A war priest can pray to a number of gods.
Which
Can a war
master do you serve?
can a war priest pray to trickery domain gods then?
Yes. And
Oh well,
once
then
you
if
get-
that's the
once you
case,
get once you get back to once we get kind of refreshed the game, you should have trickery available now.
oh yeah. Well, fuck. I need descriptions of these. There's no benefit from god to god, is there? It's just they're the trickery domain. I get these trickery spells, and then the name of the god and its backstory is just flavor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
None of the trickery gods are also war gods, though.
Mm-hmm.
So if Chez wants to allow that, it's like some homebrew shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Ches?
We'll sort that out after the game.
Okay.
It's not really a big deal right now anyway, but we'll sort it out.
So I guess I put the pendant on.
It gleams around your neck.
I make it look good, just so we're clear.
You do. Very much so.
This fireplace does not appear to be lit. Is that what I'm gathering here?
It is lit. It should be lit.
Oh, you said yeah, ghostly flame. Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to check it.
There's nothing in it.
I want to check it for secrets. I want to probe its depths.
And I thought my obsession of dragons was unhealthy. This dude loves fireplaces.
I want to caress it. I want to make it feel like a special fireplace. Like it's the only fireplace in this whole mansion.
It blushes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the rogue some private time with the fireplace.
And after a good, healthy little amount of time, I come up back up out of that fireplace. I say, right, and what next, boys? You smash up that table right good.
Well, we got this creepy staircase over here to the west.
Can I give the bedroom a last cursory glance? Anything else of interest in here?
Not that you can see.
Moving on then. Come on, godless heathen.
There's the other door here, but yeah, I don't know. There's probably another room in there.
Okay. All right. So you head on over to this hallway.
Did we ever check out that one room that Jay opened up?
It was just a
Dude.
bathroom. There was nothing in it.
There was another room, in there, but
There is a door in front of you.
How the fuck did a rogue get to the front of this
yeah, I'd
party?
like to be last, please.
What's to the south?
It's the bloody west, you fucking.
God, where's a druid when you need one?
I never was good with
Hey.
directions.
You're a ruddy bird.
Yeah, don't you people fly south every winter?
I mean, we just got magnets in our brains, and it just kind of tells us which way to go. It's not like we actually label them like you stupid humans. Like you guys are always building buildings sideways and stuff. It's just weird.
Sideways?
Yeah.
There's only one way, mate. That's the Queen's way.
What queen?
Queen of Waterdeep,
I don't know,
closest thing to
bro,
London
yes,
in Faerunian law. Potham, what the heck are you doing? Are you just stand there looking?
Yeah. I'm waiting for something to pop out.
This is a spare bedroom, it looks like. There's a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk, an empty wardrobe. It's obviously empty, it's kind of hanging open, and a rocking chair.
I searched the depths.
There is some writing utensils, a pen, and a jar of ink. There is the creepiest feature of this room is the doll in the sort of northern alcove with a window in it. The cobwebs sort of cling to this doll, a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress, and that in a way that almost resembles sort of a wedding veil.
Okay. A wedding veil. The fuck?
I don't like that at all. I'm gonna hang out back a bit more. I'm
I
pretty
poke-
freaked out.
I poke the clothing with my mace.
Nothing happens.
Poke, poke.
I poke everything with my mace and see if anything happens.
Now, hold on a second. Didn't they teach you in your particular monastery, cleric school, wherever it is you come from, 3 times? You get 3 pokes any more than that, and it's a sin, mate. Tuck it away.
I put my mace away. I'm like, well, what are we supposed to do? I had a broom attack me. We had armor attack me. At this point, I'm poking everything. I don't know what is and isn't animated, okay?
I'm not entirely sure what we're trying to come to terms with this. Let's just look for something. I scour the top of the writing desk.
There is a small sheet of paper scribbled with children's handwriting. It appears to be a diary entry from one Roosevelt Durst, discussing her parents' habit of locking them in the attic when they got around to their nightly activities to keep them from wandering into the basement.
It's not very good sounding. So we had mention of bloodied
Wait,
altars and
there was-
torturous basements.
Torturous basements, but the kids being locked in the attic.
To
If that's
prevent them from getting up with their parents' business.
yeah, but if that's the case, why the hell do they want the kids that approached us want to have anything to do with these parents?
I mean, I didn't know my mother, but God knows, no matter what she was, I would sure have loved to have had one.
Oh, there. It's
Aw.
okay. It's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. And I'll have to like steady myself and collapse into this rocking chair. And I'd like to think that in my dramatic motion, my left hand maybe accidentally reaches out and swats the doll.
Swats the
Nothing
what?
happens. The doll falls from the window and lands on the floor.
Burned and sobbed uncontrollably.
Well, now what?
You
Guess we
can-
should.
If it'll make it better, then you could sleep in my nest tonight.
But
Thanks, mate. That means a lot.
Keep you warm, like keep your bald head warm like an egg.
Okay. I'll hop to my feet and through my tear-soaked eyes, is there anything else interesting in this room?
Not really. Not that you can see anything.
Well, I'm inconsolable at this point, so somebody else better step up and do some investigating in there. I'm ready to just lean up against this wall right here and draw me eyes.
So there was nothing in the desk, nothing in the nightstand. Anything of interest in the nightstand?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move over. Wait, what's over here? Nothing. Okay. Wait, that's a
Wait.
door. What's this door?
I'll be right back. Right back. You can keep going if you like.
That appears to lead out onto an outdoor balcony.
How high up is it?
It's fatal.
Ah. How many blankets are there in the house right now that I have access to?
There's about 4 or 5 blankets in the closet, one level down on the 3rd floor.
And how high up is the balcony?
About 40 feet.
Well, that's fine,
So
but that doesn't help you guys very much.
So if that's the case, then I need at least 6 blankets to make the fall not lethal.
That's assuming the blankets all land in a pile that you can then land on.
No. You make a blanket rope and you tie a very specific
Oh.
knot.
Yeah, we're getting
I have had to escape out of enough balcony windows to know how many blankets it takes to get out of a balcony.
This is the plot of like a Rugrats episode.
It's like some fucking MacGyver shit.
It's the plot of multiple Rugrat episodes, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I mean, I've met enough farmers' daughters and various types who've had very protective parents, and sometimes you just have to make a brave exit, and this is just one of those times.
Was one the Crushinator?
I prefer not to talk about it. It was very horrific. Many of these, I was, well, one of them was the daughter of a wizard, and yeah, he didn't like me very much. Matter of fact, he's the one who kind of teleported me into the attached to that tree. He kind of left me there to rot. At least I think he teleported me. Hard for me to say. I think it'd be more like maybe he put me to sleep. I don't know. I just 1 second I blacked out. Next second I was tied to a tree.
Why was this guy so mad at you?
I was. Well, he had a daughter, and she was really nice. We were getting to know each other, and I was there with her, and yeah,
Putting in some overtime.
Back.
it's if that's what sure, that's what you want to think. That's fine. I don't like talking about it. Obviously it's just it was a very sad time for me, and by sad I mean I just she had such great tracts of land. So
Well, this was a very weird place to come back to.
She had a great big set of personality.
Yeah, it was an amazing set of personalities that I call. Yeah. Damn it! No. Okay, back to blankets. I start tying frantically. I go into the guest bedroom over here and rip the blankets off the bed and see how many there are, and I start trying to make makeshift rope to get out of the stand building, because I'm to the point as a character where I'm like, all right, I've had enough weird shit attack me. I don't know what the hell is going on in here. We're locked in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check
like,
the other
I
doors.
I see my
Okay,
my
I need
chance to
everyone to stop for a
manufacture
second.
escape.
I need everyone to stop for a second. I need one person at a time to tell me what they're doing. Hotham, I need you to stop for a second, because the moment you get these blankets off of the bed, they rot.
What?
What does a rotting blanket look like?
The fabrics begin to come apart in your hands.
I run downstairs and try to find the other blankets and do the same thing.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but really quick recap. Is this a window? Is that what he's found here?
It's a door leading out to a small outdoor outcrop. It's like a balcony.
Just jump, mate.
No,
It's
it's
40 feet.
it's
Go
gonna
for
kill.
it.
No, it'll kill me. I can't survive that.
What do you want to do? Do you want...
You begin collecting the blankets off of the shelves, which also begin to rot in your hands.
You want to send for help? We could send the bird.
Yeah,
I mean, we
I'm
could.
not
We could.
sure who would help us though, right? Nobody in this town has been very happy to see us so far.
I mean, we could finish exploring.
It doesn't seem like there's an easy way out of here, at least all together. And yeah, I mean, Irina needed our help, right? So I don't know. I think the town might be more happy to get rid of us than to save us.
Well, never mind. I guess we're trapped in here then. At least there is some way for us to get out, maybe later. I begrudgingly, as I come up the stairs with crumpled bits of blanket in my hands, just look down and say, it's not gonna work, guys. We can't escape. And then that's it for me.
Okay. Bendak, what are you doing?
I was gonna start opening some more doors.
Which door do you open?
Let's go with the west one.
All right. This appears to be a storage room of some kind. There's a bunch of old furniture in here, some dress mannequins, which are especially creepy, and Karst is dead.
I'm sorry. What's my limit here, right here?
Can
What?
you see the edge of the house? That little outcropping on the corner there?
Yeah, just these two little squares, right?
And now that I'm looking at the map, I think that's actually a window. And that's not an outcropping, it's just part of the house further down. This stupid description.
It's a
That's a
gloomy
different
day
part of
out.
the house. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, there's a storage room with a bunch of old furniture in it. Bendak, with your passive perception, you can see that near the stove is what appears to be some kind of body wrapped in this linen cloth that's used to wrap everything else.
All right, I'm gonna take one step in the room.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing bad happens?
Nothing bad happens.
Okay, I'm going to drop my torch right here, and I'm walking around 2 short swords now.
Okay. The torch clatters to the floor, continuing to burn, giving you ample light to explore the room.
Alright, let's just start creepy walking around. I guess we should search the body? Whichever one it was.
Approaching the body, you can see it's the skeleton, some skeletal remains under the sheet. Bits of rotted flesh still cling to the bones, and one still present eyeball stares out at you from the skull, lodged in the eye socket as though it is calcified somehow.
Ooh, hey Birdman, you like eyeballs. There's a fresh eyeball in here for you.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, fresh eyeball in here. Come get it. Well,
Could be fake though.
fresh is in like quotations, but yeah, eyeball.
Could be fake. Can I examine the thing? I'm particularly interested in the eyeball.
How do you examine it exactly?
I mean, first I would probably take a little claw and I would kind of give it a little poke to kind of see if, maybe the thing
So
was
you-
alive or if the eye was squishy.
I'm going to play my hand here. You touch it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The entire skeleton jerks strangely as a purple light rushes over the bones, and erupting into view is a ghost.
No, not again.
Oh shit.
So I was probably close enough to touch it.
And you guessed it, roll initiative as this screaming ghost tears into existence. It appears to be wearing the clothing of some sort of maid or servant, a woman with one eye missing and multiple stab wounds along her torso, her gleaming purple torso.
Does she still have eyeballs when she's dead, though? No, nobody,
No.
damn it! Nobody aim for the eyes. They're mine.
Where have I seen that token? Or that art from
That's
that
like
token?
the poltergeist or something. Chaz uses that as his icon when he DMs sometimes. Still got Broom in the initiative. And you didn't clear it, but I noticed that it overwrote everybody's when you rolled, so.
Ah, shit. Roll again, please.
No, like it worked. I mean, it updated them.
I had to clear it. Go ahead and roll it. Please. Roll again, please.
At the same roll.
I got a way better one.
Kind of nervous about this fight.
Yeah, me too. Every fucking thing I touched lately. I gotta quit touching stuff.
Oh, Ches forgot to grab his fucking token. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about this fight, boys.
Yeah, I'm level 1. I don't have many options.
And it's going to take a 12, not a 22, because it rolled a 12 first.
Oh, we're missing a possum.
Bottom?
Oh, I need to re-roll, don't I?
Yep.
Nope.
I'm going to give you the 12 because it's higher. Descending. All right. It is Ku's turn.
I don't like this thing at all. I'm gonna try to step away and probably provoke.
It does not get attacks of opportunity.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to try to firebolt that guy.
That is a hit. It only does 4 damage, though. The fire doesn't seem to catch. Nothing for it to catch on. You just disturb the ghost. That's a movement and an action. Karsk.
Instinctively, I guess I'm just gonna step up. Call it 10 feet and try and take a stab at the spell.
That is a hit. Bendak is standing next to it, so roll sneak attack, please. Total of 10, you do 5 damage to it. Again, you
And
disturb it, but without anything magical, it doesn't seem to catch. All
I
right.
would like to step away. I can split my
Not a
movement,
possum.
right?
All right. I don't really have any spells.
You should have cantrips.
Shit.
You're a were cleric. You get a mace. You don't need no stinking spells.
Well, it looks like physical damage doesn't really do much to this thing.
Ask your god to help. Oh wait.
I'm going to look at your character sheet real quick, Apotham.
Oh wait, you don't have one.
There's probably a lot of stuff missing because I've tried to make this character really quickly.
You're fine.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
There you go. What's the DC on that?
It's gonna
13.
be it's gonna be 13.
It fails, and it nat 1. So roll me 2d8 radiant damage, please.
Cleric cantrips are so good.
Takes 5 radiant damage. All right. I'm sorry about this in advance. It's going to reach out and try to touch Bendak. And crit!
Holy fuck!
Jesus Christ.
It wouldn't even matter if I gave it disadvantage.
Fucking crit on both.
Double crit. Like, you might as well just roll one more 20 to see if you instantly disintegrate him.
No, he instantly disintegrated anyway. That's 28 damage.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, if there's
it
damage
was
remaining
fun,
after you're at
Bendak.
0, you die if it's equal to your HP.
It's all good. I don't think we were gonna run into any dragons here anyway.
How much life did you have?
I had 7.
Yeah.
7 of 12.
Oh, so 12. So
12 is the max,
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
still
at
dead.
7. It don't matter. He did.
You so dead.
Bendak crumples, just totally drained by this thing's awful touch. And he is dead. Jake, please get to work on a backup character.
You guys said we need a fighter, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bendak, no.
Bendak.
Avenge me.
Yeah, 66 is pretty crazy.
That's a fireball. Q, your turn.
Oh yeah, I did that spell effect back when it was my turn. It took that long for it to actually go. I'm still terrified of these things, but I don't have anything much better I can do. So I'm gonna scream in like agony as my other animal monster friend just died, and now I'm stuck with these weird human people. But I'm gonna try to fireball the thing. Not very well.
That's a miss. You hit one of the mannequins, which begins to smolder.
That's it for me.
Karsk, your turn.
Smolder is in like the room might be catching on fire.
It looks like it.
Okay, then I'm gonna run out of the room and attempt to take a shot on him through the doorway, through not Apotham, with my
Go for
crossbow.
That's a miss. Not a Puffin, your turn.
I'm gonna use my cantrip again because those are infinite, right?
Yes.
So you said 2d8 damage.
That one's again. What the? It's dead. Shit. All right.
Is it really though?
Yes, it is. It has 22 HP. I will hang on.
I did 13 so far.
I did 5. That's 18.
I did 4, I think.
Can you see the player? Can you see it?
The bar? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
Um,
I'm happy.
one other thing. Yeah, I guess it crit. Never mind. Monster crit your face off.
I can't. I try to. There's nothing I can do to heal him alive again.
No, he
so.
is totally
Yeah.
like that body looks dried out. It looks like all life has left it.
Crispy. Bendak.
The ghost disappears. It's totally disrupted and destroyed by the radiant energy.
Would there be any way for me to frisk the body, perhaps without my other party members, noticing, lessening?
I
their opinion
immediately start searching Bendak's body.
Oh, jeez, you guys. I mean,
We we can't leave him behind.
no, take his health potions, but don't leave him naked or whatever. He was their friend.
I take one of the blankets and I'm like, "Don't worry, we'll cover his body when we're done."
I would like a memento from Bendak's corpse. A big jade. Like, was there anything that your character would have carried distinctive like that?
Dragon tooth?
Dragon tooth? Fuck yeah, I
Sure.
want the dragon tooth.
I'm just making shit up.
I'll take 2 of those health potions. Thank you. He can have.
I
Apoc
didn't.
can
I
have
had.
one.
I had 3. I also had a longbow, a scale mail, and 2 short swords.
Oh, I take one of the potions.
I'll take one too, but I'm pretty sad about it.
I leave the
the
rest.
shark's tooth necklace.
All right.
The room
the room
is
goes
on
silent.
fire.
The room goes silent except for the crackling of one of those mannequins, which is it's not spreading quickly, but it will spread unless it's either put out or leave the room.
I put out the fire.
How?
It's a good question. I have
I
access
knock
to all the
it over
cantrips.
and I stomp
so-
it out. Can I do that, please?
You kick the mannequin over and begin stomping the flames. Roll me a flat d20, please. On a 10, it doesn't. The flames are out.
Does that thing we killed have any more delicious eyeballs?
No.
Fuck. They were an illusion too.
Is this weird construct here next to me?
That's a stove.
For burning bodies kind of stove? What kind of stove we talking?
An iron stove for burning wood.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of mannequins covered in cloth in here.
Well, mannequins, furniture, old things. It appears to be a storage room where they stuffed things that they didn't need anymore or weren't actively using. I need a perception check from Burnden and Apophim, please.
Not super good at that.
You don't spot anything off the bat. There's still a door to the north and then another door. There are 2 doors, I'm sorry, to the east.
There's one at the
To
bottom here.
explore. That's a window.
Oh, okay.
Hey, when are we? I need to eat, like in real life.
Apophim needs food badly.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to take a break and come back to it in a few minutes? You want to just stop for the night?
I mean, I guess we can keep going, sure, but I really need to eat. I need to take some time and cook myself something. So I
All
might
right,
be 5 or 10
let's
minutes.
take a bit. Well, no, let's take a 30-minute break. I need to talk to Jay about a new character, and you guys need to level up. I'm just going to go ahead and level you up. You were literally inches from it. Bendak's desiccated corpse lies in the middle of the room, while the rest of you ponder what to do next.
We're gonna take a look out this window.
You'll have to give him a proper burial once we can figure out how to get out of here.
You look out over the village of Barovia. It has started to rain.
Looks about as glum out there as it does in here. Well,
All right. Well,
what
let's
do we do
keep
now?
opening
Yeah.
doors. I feel a little stronger. After you.
Can we try this door right here to the east?
Gotcha. Just a tick. This appears to be another spare bedroom. There's a nightstand, a rocking chair, another wardrobe that hangs empty, and a small iron stove.
My first instinct is to rifle through the nightstand.
There is a small pouch with 5 gold pieces.
Easy enough. I try and pocket the gold without anybody else seeing.
Sleight of
I'm
hand
not
check
really
versus.
interested.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
whatever,
so-
you know. You're the thief guy. That's cool.
I watch the rogue intently. At this point, he's tried to pocket too many things, and I'm just right behind him going, as a fellow
Well, you were
combat.
not behind him. You were not behind him when he did that.
Oh,
You were in the other room. So
damn it.
Booyah. Fuck you. Just doing roguey things over here.
I walk
Yes.
up, Mike. What'd you find?
Yeah, not much, not much. Pray to, and I look him up and down. Whoever it is you pray to, we get out of here soon. And I'd like to try and shove past him and walk out the door.
okay. This door is locked.
Ooh, does the iron key work? I have an iron key.
The iron key does work. It pops the door
Yeah.
open.
Yeah. After you, my friends.
I'm gonna drag my dead corpse around just so I can see what's going on.
I
I was like, I can't see anything.
think we're being followed.
Hang on a second. Did that body just move?
Which body?
This body, I say in a joking
Oh.
manner,
Quit it.
and I swing at the dead body out of fear. Do 8 damage to it. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'll stop.
You're fine. All right. So, this room contains a bricked up window flanked by 2 dusty wood framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
That was all good until you said the doll, mate. She told me his ruddy name. I can't remember now.
Do I knowledge religion to see if we spoke to a ghost? Or like the kid?
Explain to me how your understanding of religion would tell you. Tell you that.
So I would think that at this point I would see the dead body and think back to the kids that I saw and recognize that it's the same doll and try to put together some kind of spiritual connection or some kind of planar connection to what just happened. Is the way I would think.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a religion check. That's fair. Yeah, this is. You might have been speaking to ghosts of some kind.
Well, no sense letting it go to waste. I start collecting all the bone dust.
Oh.
Upon disturbing the remains, you see two familiar ghosts appear above the beds, hovering there. The children that you met in the street just outside the home.
We haven't found your parents yet. Go back to bed. I slowly back out. Shut the door. Guys, don't go in there. There's ghosts. I didn't want to say anything, but it's the kids from earlier. Shit.
What do you mean? It's the kids from earlier.
It's literally the kids that led us here. Sorry, I'm having 3D printer struggles as well.
How did they get up here?
Can I crack a door to that room? Take a peek inside. And upon seeing a little girl over on the bed in the south side of the room, I'd like to slowly creep in. Little dove. What's happened here? Step carefully around the bones and approach the bedside.
The girl stares at you pensively, clinging to her doll, and she says, "They said there was a monster in the basement. They locked us in here to protect us from it, but they never came back, and we couldn't get out."
There. I try to banish the spirits.
With I'm going to make you mechanically back up everything you try to do.
I just thought it was like,
There's the door. Have a great day. Goodbye. Oh, I guess that's not a feature of 5e. I can't rebuke undead. Is that not a thing?
You can turn undead, but it doesn't disperse them. It just makes them run from you. You don't get destroy undead until a later level.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking rebuke. Never mind. Sorry, continue.
Locked you in here. Who? Your parents?
Yes.
Little Duff, I'm sorry. I take a look around the room and it's kind of gruesome. And it's a little upsetting to me. Choking it back, I say, I don't think you two made it.
No, we didn't. Thorn died 3 days in. I made it to day 4.
Why wander around the town and drag other people here?
Someone needs to get rid of the monster in the basement. We can't rest until it's gone. We can't rest until our parents do. I'm sure they would have come back for us if they made it. We can't leave them.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll find them. What is the monster that your parents said they had locked in the basement?
I don't know. I never saw it. I heard it. I heard it growling and rumbling around down there, but I never saw it. It sounded huge.
Really quick, I don't remember seeing a door we missed on like the first floor, right?
Right, you don't know how to get down to the basement yet.
Oh, perfect. Little dove, how do we get down there?
There's a secret door in the storage room. Hang on, I gotta look at my fucking map again. In the northeast corner.
Why don't you and your sister relax here? And we'll see if we can take care of it.
Right. All right.
Yeah, I wanted to tell me how do I get in their secret door? Oh, I'm sorry.
She says you'll just have to you'll have to look through the storage room. Are you going to leave?
Yes, I'll cautiously try and back out.
Ku, are you in the room as well?
No. Yeah, I have.
Okay. All right. I need a DC 13 charisma saving throw from both of you.
I'm good at those. Fuck.
Fuck.
Murder.
Get them new characters ready, boys.
The ghosts rush forward, suddenly crying, "Don't leave! Leave!" And they step into you. Rose steps into Karsk, and Thorn steps into Ku, and disappears. And you feel something itching at the back of your mind.
That's
So,
great.
Karsk, I need you to add a following flaw to your character sheet. I like being in charge and get angry when other people tell me what to do. I'll post that in the chat. Ku, this is not going to be good for you. You get the flaw. Your character gains the flaw. I'm scared of everything, including my own shadow, and weep with despair when things don't go my way.
I was already pretty scared of everything in here. But yeah.
Now it's worse.
I was more angry scared, but now I'm scared, yeah. So.
Yep.
As soon as it touches me, yeah, I'm like, "Gah!" I run over to the corner. Oh god, what the fuck's going on? Squawk!
I just come strolling out of the bedroom, literally scratching the back of my neck. All right. Looks like we're going down to the basement then. This way. Secret door and all that. Back down we go.
No. Storage room. Northwest corner of the storage room.
Northwest, thank you.
Also, Apotham and Ku, you get your spell slots back if you use them already because
Ooh.
of the level. All right, so yeah,
This is the storage room, right?
Yeah, northwest corner of here. So I guess I'm I walk up there and I'm putting my ears up against the wall and I'm just like
sorry,
knocking
northeast
on.
corner. You should be able to see it now.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right this way, lads. Follow me. And we descend the spiral staircase.
Okay. I'll end up in hearing that.
What a fucked up story. I mean, it's cool.
Warned
It's
you.
just like, yeah, it's fucked up.
All right. Meanwhile, ooh, all right, Grog.
Who? I don't know anybody named Grog.
Big J is Grog. Meanwhile, Grog, let me get your token fixed here. You don't remember what the hell knocked you out. The last thing you saw before you went out were two kids approaching you on the street. You were already confused because you'd never been to Barovia before. You weren't even sure how you got there. You walked into some woods on one end and came out of Barovia the other. The kids approached you and you agreed to help them, and then the next thing you know, you're unconscious. And you wake up in a basement. More specifically, a crypt.
Was I not taken with everyone else, or are we still on the other screen?
No,
He was
he's
still on the
doing
other
Grog.
screen. I'm
Yeah, he's
Oh.
doing some loading screen stuff.
Be right back. 1 second.
That's weird. Oh, it's probably fog of war, not lighting. All right, just a tick. All right, is everybody, I know Apothom had to go for a second. Everyone else, can you see your stuff?
Yep.
I can see
I'm
mine.
looking.
Okay, good.
Oh, I can't see shit.
I can see me. And
I gotta fix
apart
your
from-
default token. Sorry. There we go.
Ooh. Fucking
Cool, you should be able
bird.
to see now.
It's cool. It's not cute.
Fu, you should be able to see now.
Oh yeah, I can see.
This dynamic lighting adds a lot to it once it works.
Yeah, I told you. It takes some setup, but it's pretty good investment.
It can also really help for like ranged battles too, worrying about like line of sight and shit like that.
Yeah, one big tip is that if there's like pillars, draw X's on them, and that makes the light work really well and look really cool. Like in the dynamic lighting layer. It's a pro tip.
Pro tip.
Pro tip: not going in any other rooms anymore. I'm good, you guys. Lead on.
We need a possum.
Yep. And I'm going to restart my Roll20 client real quick. So be right back.
Okay.
It's starting to lag again.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. We're not going to go too much longer, but I did want to get us through this next part and sort of work us toward so that the next session is the last one in this particular dungeon. Assuming you all survive, which apparently is a real issue.
Big issue.
Okay. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We're gonna do that. All right. So, Grog, you're in a crypt. You can hear people moving around. Karsk, you're in a hallway, which appears to be some kind of catacomb.
I would like to immediately drop into a stealthy posture.
You begin to hear a low, ghostly chanting. It doesn't seem to be saying anything, just an incoherent language that I'm guessing you don't speak, unless you speak Infernal or Abyssal. Nope. Yep, I don't think any of you understand. Grog, you can hear people moving around outside. What do you do?
I immediately find something to start banging on, trying to get someone's attention.
You guys hear poo, poo, poo. Also, Grog, you have all your equipment, just to be clear.
Yes. Yeah. Bang my axe on my shield, I guess. I don't
That
know.
makes sense.
He has eight.
Where is it
He
coming
has
from?
8 intelligence. This stuff comes slowly to him.
It seems to be coming from the damn this map to the east, or the up. It comes up and to the right. There you go.
I guess I follow the
That's
cleric.
That's to the left, Apotham. Oh, good lord.
This way, brother. Brother.
What does Apotham see when he finally comes around the corner, Grog?
A really big Goliath dude holding a shield and battle axe, looking very scared and confused, and a little weary.
Bill, is that a human? Like he
Whoa.
does?
No, me Grog Goliath.
Is that like a big human?
Yes, Grog, big human Goliath.
He's certainly a fair bit larger than the rest of us. Goliath, you said?
Yes, Grog Goliath.
Me abandon this cow? That not a Potham.
Are we gonna eye him suspiciously and try to just lightly poke you with the staff? So far, everything's been like an illusion in here. So
Oh, stuff tickled.
yeah, he seems real.
Curious that he's the only real thing that we've run into so far. This poor sod seems like he got stuck in here like the rest of us.
Grog walking down street, 2 small children, last thing we remember.
Hmm.
Oh, that brings on a pang of anguish.
All right then, Grog. We've heard rumors of a big scary monster down here, and you look like just the type.
Me woke up here, haven't heard much, trying to get someone's attention. Me don't
Well, we
want.
can help you get out.
Yeah,
But
me
yeah,
don't.
we're how do you feel about killing a big monster?
Ooh, me like killing big monster. Me like smashing.
I turn to the others and I'm like, it's kind of just what we need, right?
When you
much.
tell Grog you help him get out of here, he gets really happy and gives you a big hug.
I'm a super fragile bird monster who's like old, and I'm kind of like, please be careful, my bones are hollow.
Oh, okay. Me keep in mind next time, little bird person.
Right. Well, and I'm snickering as I'm passing by. I guess onward. I'm particularly interested in this silver chest-looking thing down here.
These are actually slabs that appear to have sealed these crypts before that have been moved away, and the crypts sit empty.
Take a peek around the corner. Looks like a dead end, boy.
The stone slab that as you approach, you can see the stone slab contains the name Walter Durst.
Oh, this is like the catacombs for the family.
Wait, I run back to the top. What did the top door say?
It doesn't say anything. There's no proper marking on it.
Walter Durst. Like to investigate the tomb. Anything of interest?
It doesn't contain anything. The crypt sits empty, unfortunately.
Lads, look out for bones. Look out for rats. Look out for any vermin feeding off the dead down here.
Look out for brooms. What else? Ghosts.
Grog go first. Grog very strong.
Okay. Grog, you
I
approach
like
an
that
intersection. You approach an intersection leading north and south, or rather left and right, that appears to lead to more crypts.
Me Grog want to look for traps.
Okay. Yeah. You can't detect anything. You give the area a good once over, holding up your torch. It doesn't appear to be dangerous in any way.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Please, after you, friends.
Grog ask which way.
Why don't we take a look to the north, Grog? In this direction.
Okay. Entering this area, you see that there are 2 stone slabs. The one to the east, or upward, reads Rosavalda Durst. The one to the south reads Thornbolt Durst.
And the doors are closed?
The slabs remain in place to seal the crypts.
And Rose was the younger of the two, right? With
Rose
the doll?
was the girl with the doll.
Yeah. Burndon would probably try and run up and see if he could pry open her door.
Do you have a crowbar?
Fuck!
Oh, he looks back at the bird, fucking so much resentment.
I have a hammer. Does that help? Maybe
Nope.
it has like a claw on the end. Fuck.
I have a burglar's pack. What the fuck does a burglar's pack have in it?
Ooh, that might. Yeah, it's best to not write the pack down and instead do everything else. I don't think so. No, there's a crowbar and a hammer. Yeah.
Yes, a crowbar.
bunch of
Yes.
Ball bearings. You have 1,000 ball bearings too, which is super
All right.
useful.
Someone with a crowbar can make this check with advantage, but I need a DC 15 athletics check to. pry this.
Oh,
We have a new
Grog.
friend here. Yeah.
Grog,
Yeah,
come
Grog,
here.
Grog strong. Grog pull open door.
I'll
All right,
hand
Grog,
over the.
Go ahead.
You said athletics?
Yep, athletics with advantage because you have the crowbar. You pretty easily pry that door or the slab away from the entrance to the crypt, unsealing it. Just
Grog
beyond
smash.
sits an empty coffin on a stone platform. The lid has been disturbed and lies on one side of the coffin.
I'm not getting bloody vision. Let me see, you tall bastard.
Oh, sorry.
I don't see anything either.
It's empty.
Sits empty.
Maybe we
And-
should put the remains in there.
I was gonna say, like, Rose is inside me right now, right?
You look at that coffin, and there's a longing in you, something, a desire for rest. You have to resist the compulsion, the gentle compulsion, not anything you have to roll for, to lie down in the coffin.
I take a long moment before I step away, and even when I do, I kind of leave my hand lingering on the edge of the wall right next to the doorway, and step back into the middle of the hallway towards Grog, and move quietly past him and Ku, and take a step down to the west and lean up against the wall, and wait for the rest of the party.
Did you say that there was an empty one up here, or was there something like that? An empty crypt?
There are empty ones. There are empty ones in this direction. I'm sorry. Hang on. This direction.
Oh, okay. Maybe we could put our friend to rest in here. What do you guys think?
Two, you also feel a gentle compulsion. You very much want to get that door reading Thornbolt Durst open.
Okay. I'm kind of scared of like what could be in there. I'm pretty spooked by it, but I got some bravery and I'm like, let me have at this. And I put down my staff and kind of clap my hands together and I'll show you how it's done, Sonny.
DC 15 athletics check and no advantage because you don't have a crowbar. You can't.
Nope, I got nothing.
You cannot pry it open.
I'm gonna pick up my staff. I'm like, all right, your turn.
Me Grog, very strong. 2 doors.
All right, roll athletics with advantage. All right, you pry the door open very easily. Inside is another empty coffin.
Damn whippersnappers.
Bear, Ku, you suffer the same urge. You really want to lie down in that coffin. You want to rest. You've been so upset and so scared for so long.
I don't know, guys. Feels pretty safe in here. Maybe just let me know if you find something.
Apotham, I need you to stop moving so far ahead without telling me where you're going.
I'm just poking my head around, just trying to see what's going on
I
at
got
this
you.
point. Just want to see the map. Not really going to interact with any doors. Just
Okay,
kind
yeah,
of
you're
looking
fine
down
so
the
far.
hallways.
You kind of wandered through what appears to be kind of a dining hall.
Where did he go?
So
Down here.
I love the fact that you guys can't see each other if you're not in the light. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so good.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh, Apotham, stop where you are.
I see something, guys.
You activated his.
I'm
trap
gonna
card.
give you a choice, Apotham, because this could be bad for you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that you notice something as you're moving south. I'm sorry, west through this room. The chanting is getting louder.
As soon as I realize that the chanting is getting louder, I take a step back and I'm like,
You don't make it to that point. You just
Oh.
stop right there at the entrance. No. Go back to the entrance of the room, please.
okay.
And you stop right there. You don't go any further.
Chanting. That can't be good.
We can see him. That's where he is.
Yes.
And he's just like what, frozen in place?
He's just standing there. He's not frozen. He's just standing there because he's not going any further because he realizes the chanting is getting louder.
That seems like where we might need to go.
What's your problem? What's wrong, mate?
I heard chanting, and the DM hasn't told me why I can't move any further.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying you shouldn't.
Oh. I hear chanting, and I'm scared to move any further. Anybody want to come down here with me? Grog? Koo?
Grog's strong. Grog always
No.
go first.
I'll come last. Maybe. It sounds pretty scary though.
I'm kind of quivering a little bit, I guess. So we all.
Are you in that spot?
I don't want to be, but I guess I am.
All right, roll me a perception check.
No, you good at those.
Not
Oh.
this time.
These guys get a surprise round as well. Two of them get a surprise round as you see four pale, rotted hands reach up. Well, you see three of them. Pale, rotted hands reach up through the dirt. One of which swipes at Apotham's leg. Two of which is swipe at Apotham's legs.
Dude, what the
And hits
hell
you
is
for 9 slashing damage. I need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, please.
that kills me unless we healed.
You did heal.
Oh, we did. Oh, so I have 1 hit point. Oh, whoops.
You leveled up, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, that was the thing where he was like, I'll
I-
level up in a minute, and he never did.
Yeah. All right.
Let's just go ahead and get that done real quick so you don't die.
Well, I mean, I have everything else. I didn't have the hit points. I forgot the hit points. That's all.
So it's
I
plus your con mod because you get
Yeah.
because you get max hit points through your first 3 level.
Yeah. So I had 20. I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, you take 9 damage. The other one gets a swing on you. Swear to God, if it crits. No, it misses. All right,
Okay.
everyone roll initiative, please.
Oh, is he also paralyzed for 1 minute?
Oh, yeah, you're paralyzed. You fall down.
That's not good.
You're helpless as fuck, dude.
Great.
Oh. Select my token. Why won't you select my token? Thank you. No, fuck you. Fuck you!
Ah, you gotta go with it. Just go with
Jesus.
it. Just fucking go with it.
Oh, you should look at these, Brian. That's in your burglars pack thing too, and those have tons of different uses.
All right, apart from this was going to be bad for you.
I'm dead.
I think
Oh, very
so. Because they get to roll an advantage against you, and if it hits, it's a crit.
Yeah, I'm dead.
They get advantage. You don't know if you're dead yet. Fuck me!
Oh my god.
It's probably not
Oh,
instant death though.
shit!
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you're
dead.
not dead. You're unconscious. But
Yeah.
then the other one is going to make you fail 2 saving throws because that's a crit. So you got to roll a saving throw on your turn, and if you fail, you dead. They tear into you as they drag you to the ground, gnawing horribly on your sides and legs.
Each probably not a hit though, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
Each
I'm
probably
just
not a hit though, even though he's prone.
No.
Oh no, never mind. So no, you don't fail 2 saving throws.
Yeah.
Burnden, your turn.
Fuck. I don't even know what's around that fucking corner. Do I know that my mate just went down?
You hear him screaming. Yes.
Would it be possible to like move up, pour a healing potion down his throat? And what is a healing potion? 1d4 plus 2 or 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 4.
Heal him for 11 damage, and that was 10 feet up. Use cunning action to disengage for a bonus action, and then move 10 feet back.
Sure.
So yeah, we do that.
Apotham, you are no longer paralyzed because you went unconscious and fuck this noise. You have to get up. That doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity in 5e.
Oh, thank God. Can I get up and disengage as my standard action?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. If I disengage to here, am I still within reach of any enemies?
You can't disengage there because Grog is standing there.
So, oh, right. So I have to, like...
Yeah, you can't end your turn on top of anybody.
And I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay. Can you click that in your spell sheet for me?
Oh, I don't have it in my spell sheet.
I will throw it in your spell sheet super quick, just a tick.
Up to 3 people, we all get to add a d4. Concentration.
Thanks.
Just so everyone's got it available.
Yep. I get the whole party basically with that.
Okay.
Yeah, like excluding you.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right. Koo, your turn.
I see there's a dude, and I see he's like nibbling on some shit. Just peeking through the doorway. I can barely see him.
Yes.
Can I move my token for a second just to see what that like hallway looks like? Like there's a room off to the left. Yeah, okay. Okay. I didn't even see those two to the right, so I had no idea about that situation. Could I shoot beam of crackling blue energy towards this guy, or are my bros in the way?
I think you have a shot. Remember that on a nat 1, you're going to hit them. So
Yeah, they're tough. Yeah, I'm going to cast a level 1 spell called Witch Bolt that I just learned.
that's a solid hit. And you deal 8 lightning damage, and a tether constructs itself between you and that ghoul.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'm just gonna chill here, I think.
Okay. Grog, your turn.
Grog is, I don't know, fighting in this hallway is very bad. So Grog's gonna yell to the party, fight hallway bad, back into room. But he's gonna stand his ground. He's gonna swing at the guy around the corner.
All right. He's got a little bit of a bonus to his AC, but other than that, roll it. That's a miss. Can't quite get your axe around the corner to land an effective swing on him. All right, it's Ghoul's turn. Ghoul 1, who is tethered, steps up, tries to bite. Can't quite get through your armor. Steps to the left. Ghoul number 2 steps up, tries to bite. Crits, does 12 damage. Backs up and risks an attack of opportunity. Takes 7 slashing damage. And Ghoul 3 steps up. Misses. Backs up. And Ghoul 4 steps in. And misses. That's their turn. Mr. Karsk.
He's trying to not to scream. We're all gonna die. Oh, that ghoul ended its turn right there in that square.
Yes.
Motherfucker. We're just gonna have to take a stab at this gentleman around the corner of the door.
Okay. You have advantage on the... Well... Yeah, I'll have to look into that stuff about flanking bear so I can mix that up a little bit.
Alternate flanking rules to the DMG.
Yeah, I'll look into those.
Yeah,
that
the
being
other thing
said,
people do is make it a +2 instead of advantage. But yeah, sorry, continue.
roll ahead. Go ahead and roll sneak attack. Nine damage to the ghoul. Give it a good poke.
I want to move out of the hallway.
All right. Apophon, it's your turn.
If I step here, I still can only see the same 2 guys. And these 2 guys are within visibility of me to use one of my cantrips. I'm going to use on a creature that I can see within range. So I'm going to hit him with a Sacred Flame. I'm going to hit this guy with Sacred Flame.
This fellow?
Yeah, the guy in the middle of the hallway.
Got you.
It's going to be radiant
Fails.
damage.
Yeah, he fails the dex save. Roll damage.
So is it 2d8?
Nope, 1d8. You were getting 2d8 because they were rolling nat ones.
Oh, okay. Cool.
5 radiant. He does not like that. Apophon, do you want to move or anything?
Nope. I'm going to stand right where I am.
Ku, as your action, you can choose to deal another 8 damage to that
You're
ghoul.
still tethered to that guy, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm not zapping.
All right. Not another. You can deal your roll your damage again. I mean.
Yeah, I just did. Yeah, it's just 3. I'm gonna take a step back, and I think I still have line of sight on the guy too. So.
Yep.
Okay,
As long as you can see him.
Yep. Just barely, like more than half of him. Yeah.
Frog, your turn.
I was trying to look up disengage. How does that work? Sorry.
You can use you're fine. You can use your standard action to choose to disengage, which basically prevents anybody from taking an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
And we're gonna go set up there.
All right. Yeah, it's much harder for them to pile in on you like that.
Yes.
All right. That's a disengage plus an action, so that's your turn. This ghoul charges in, ravenously ravenously growling, and tries to bite you. Does a 15 hit?
Miss.
You can't get through your armor. The other ghouls pile in behind, snarling. Burned, your turn.
We're just gonna try and stab around the door frame at the visible ghoul.
Can't quite get it.
To be fair, I'd have to stab with my left hand. That's my offhand. It's not me, boys. I'm just not trained. It's
Possum, your turn.
What can I do at this point? I guess I could inflict wounds on the guy like right next to the door. Can I hit him?
Yeah, you can reach around and try to touch it.
Okay. I reach around the corner and try to touch him in the buttocks.
Yeah, you do it. You don't have advantage, so that's not a crit, but you deal 20 necrotic damage to him. He just fucking melts. You give it. You place your hand on his shoulder, and this spell spreads across his body. His flesh turning blackened and almost charred as this awful energy rushes through him, just completely disintegrating the body.
Sweet.
There's this pile of black ash and some sort of gooey substance on the floor. Cool, your turn.
No, is this the tether dude?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll mark him. I'm sorry.
I got a pink dot, so a pink dot on him would be good, yeah. I'm going to try to get a little better of a view on him and continue with my lightning tether, which is going pretty well.
Yep, he takes 9 damage. He's not liking that. He's doing pretty poorly. Grog, your turn.
I think we're just gonna stand here. Take a swing around the one around the corner.
All right. Got it. That's a hit. That's a kill. You sort of step out around the corner and swing your axe, and your axe actually cuts through the top of this thing's head and sort of bites into the wall behind it. And then you pull your axe away, and the top half of its head falls off. It's great.
Ooh.
Just disgusting vampire movie moment.
Yeah, Grog smash.
Your witch bolt fades. Top of the round. I accidentally deleted the ghouls. Hang on. How has that never been a problem before now? All right. Top of the round. It's the ghoul's turn. One steps right here and reaches out with his claws to try and get Grog around the corner. I think a 12 misses. The other one charges in to bite. And
Yes.
that also misses. Burned, your turn.
I think, if at all possible, would I evoke attack of opportunity from moving away from him from here?
You would. It would be. You'd have a +2 to your AC because of the corner.
Fuck. Okay. Well, You know what? I'll take it, and I'll move away. And
Okay.
I guess he gets an opportunity. 18
Tries to
AC.
claw you. He
Hits
does it.
Sure.
You take 7 slashing and a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. You're good. You move away, clutching at your arm where the claw raked across it.
Stupid zombie bastard. Alright, I'd like to maybe clamber my way in this doorway and use cunning action to hide.
Okay. Roll a stealth check. They lose track of you.
So then from here, hidden, if I take a shot on him with my crossbow, would I have advantage?
Yes, you'd have advantage anyway, just because of the. Oh no! I'm sorry. You would have advantage. You get sneak attack as long as there's an ally within 5 feet. Okay, I keep getting that mixed up. Yeah, go for it. With advantage, that is a hit, and you deal 2 piercing damage plus sneak attack. Roll 1d6, please.
Great.
It's a glancing blow
Ballin'.
that buries the bolt in its shoulder, but it does hit. Not. Or I'm sorry, Apothema.
I use my last spell slot to inflict wounds on the other guy.
Okay,
Kerpow. I miss.
that's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh. Cool.
Again, you melt another one. He disappears.
Pick up my
That's-
crossbow bolt.
That's the last of what I got.
You get cantrips.
I know, but they're not as good as 3d10.
Well, of course
Ku,
not.
your turn. Actually, Ku, I need a perception check from you.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely see this thing. There's some kind of awful-looking creature lingering in the alcove where you backed up against.
Oh,
And the face on your token is like looking right that way too.
yeah. I'm like, oh, oh.
Is that the thing from Jumanji?
Uh,
Good
No.
question.
No, that was plant-like.
You both got beaks. Talk to it.
It's gonna get its initiative now. I have the token selected. God damn it!
I am going to freak out about this thing and kind of like start screaming like a girl about this monster back here and use my action to disengage.
All right.
Ah!
Frog, it is your turn.
Me
There's
grog.
one ghoul left, and now this worm-like creature that has climbed out of this larder.
Me grog get ghoul. You get bird beak dingy. And Grog's gonna rush in the hallway and take a swing.
Okay, that's a hit. The ghoul takes the shot across the chest, spilling some black blood out of its rotted torso, and reels from the blow before whirling back to try and hit you with its claws. 13 misses. The ghoul stays in your face, however, unwilling to budge. Not. It is your turn.
Hey.
It's not. It's not Nod's turn. It's Burndon's turn. I forgot. Sorry.
That's cool. What the bloody hell is that fucking thing over there? And, I mean, same plan as last time. We'd like to move, hide, and try and get advantage on our range attack.
Sure. I'll roll a perception for it. Roll a stealth. Yeah, it loses track of you.
And take a shot with our crossbow. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Take this turn to reload our crossbow and stay hunkered against the wall.
Got it. All right, now it's Nod's turn.
I Sacred Flame on this guy.
Okay. It crits. It's a ability check, so it avoids. It throws itself back against the wall as the pillar of flame strikes down, illuminating its gaunt, horrifying features for a moment.
I back up.
Got it.
Yep.
It is the Grix's turn. It's going to. How fast does this thing move? 30 feet. Okay. It's going to start making these awful sounds as it squirms its way over to Apotham to try and get him with its tentacles. I think that misses.
Yeah, thank goodness.
It can't quite get a grip on you. You slip out of its grasp. Ku, your turn.
Oh god, I'm gonna move down here and shoot it with a firebolt. Shoot the creepy snake monster.
Okay. That's a hit. That's 10 damage.
Nice.
You land the firebolt right in its beak, and you see the flame rush down its throat, and it writhes in pain. Grog, your turn.
Ooh, Grog smash. Swing battle axe.
All right. Solid hit, another 8 damage. The ghoul is looking real bad off. You kind of slam the axe into its stomach and pull it away, and intestines begin to emerge from the wound. It looks like it's barely standing.
I'm gonna also use my fighter action surge.
Oh. Okay, you have a second action to use.
And then we can do another attack with that, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait.
Solid hit, and that kills it. So the first hit, you pull the axe out, and the ghoul doubles over, clenching at its ruined guts, and you bring the axe down on the back of its head, and you just split the skull and destroy part of the brain, and the ghoul just goes down, lying motionless on the floor.
Illusion never change into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see a perfect sky is torn.
And we're demonetized.
I want you to play a bard next time and like sing. It would be great.
Burndon, it is your turn.
Can we still use our successful stealth from last turn to get advantage on an attack roll?
Yes, you're going to lose that. It will see you when you do that because you're going to have to step out from behind the wall, but you still have advantage until the end of the turn, until the end of your turn.
Cool. All right, so we'll do that. We'll step out. We'll take an attack on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not with the short bow.
Not with a short bow. The 21 absolutely hits. Roll me a sneak attack. A total of 5 damage. The crossbow bolt buries itself in the side of this thing. It doesn't get very deep because of the way the angle, but it does curl around the bolt in pain and snarl and snap it at Apotham, trying to get at its food. Apotham, it's your turn.
I swing at it with my mace.
Okay, roll it. That's a hit. Roll damage. 6
And
poking
then-
damage.
I'm going to use my War Priest ability to hit it again if it's not still if it's still standing.
It's still up. That's another hit. Roll damage. There are 2 wet thuds as you bring your mace up and down on this thing's head. The first blow slams into the side of its beak and cracks the bone. The second blow comes down on top of its head, but it's still squirming and still trying to get at you. It's not quite dead.
I'm not quite dead. I'm getting better.
It tries to get those tentacles around you again. And crits for 14 damage.
Okay, so that drops me again. I am
You're
now
unconscious
lifeless.
again. It's going to. It gets a free attack on you with its beak, which now has advantage. Even with
Yeah.
advantage, however, I don't think that gets past you. Well, no, a 16 would hit because you don't have your shield up. So you fail 1 death saving throw automatically. 2, your turn. This thing is now tearing into Apotham, who has had a bad time of it this fight.
Father, you guys have a great time. How does the monster look? Does it look like it's
It is.
still
It is
tough?
almost dead. Blood is pouring from the wound on its side. Its beak is cracked. It is moving. It looks like it's tearing into Apotham as much for cover as it is sustenance.
Okay. I am going to. I gotta save my bro. And so I'm gonna invoke my sorcerer thingy. I'm gonna cast Firebolt on him, but I'm gonna click the button so that I get advantage on the Firebolt.
This is a stressful situation. Roll on the wild magic surge table. Wait, no. No. You don't do that. You don't roll into the magic surge table. You have to cast a first level spell or higher. You're just casting a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that, but okay. Cool.
But you can use the feature to gain advantage. It just doesn't trigger until you cast the first level spell or higher.
Okay, cool. Fuck.
That is a miss.
Should have cast a level 1.
It sways out of the way before the bolt lands. Grog.
Oh, Grog Smash. Ooh. And let's take a swing.
You can't quite get past its natural hide. And it's swaying too much for you to land a solid hit. Karsk.
So we're in a familiar place. We are going to sigh and run up and stand over Apotham's unconscious body and pour a healing potion down his throat.
Okay. 2d4 plus 4.
He heals.
Yay!
And I'm going to disengage and move back.
Do I
Alright.
keep the failed death saving throw, or does that reset once I get back up?
It resets when you get back up.
Okay. I stand up.
Yep. So that's half your movement.
And then I swing on the guy.
Okay. That's a miss.
And I use my War Priest ability to swing again.
That's a hit. That's a kill. You smash the beak apart. The instant and immense blood loss as this thing writhes around on the floor, just it dies. It's dead. The room goes quiet as the sounds of combat fade, and you find yourselves. You find the only sound of the room now is the chanting in your heavy, labored breathing.
Jeez, what's going on down here? This place is crazy.
Certainly wasn't a very pleasant experience. Healer, have you got any heals?
I kind of burned them all trying to kill the bad guys that were coming around the corner. I need to rest.
Yeah, gentlemen. Perhaps we all take a seat around this. Is this a picnic table in the middle of a mausoleum?
I need to long rest. Technically.
Yeah, longer. It's going to be 8 hours to get your spell slots back.
Yeah.
Once you guys agree on what you want to do for our rest, we'll stop for the night.
But you want to take a long rest down here. You want to camp out in the fucking crypt of the dead. The undead.
No, I think we should just go up a floor and hide out and lock the doors to one of the bedrooms that doesn't have ghosts in it.
Yeah, I'm cool with the short rest.
I can't use any heals or anything until I can get a long rest.
Dare should probably take a long rest too, just to be honest with you, because if he casts
Yeah, I
level 1
mean-
spell at this point, y'all could get fireballed.
Oh no, you be fine. I can't wait for that to happen. Actually. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for a long rest. It's gonna be 8 hours, but I guess the monster's gonna be down there 8 hours later, right? Everything
think-
else in here seems dead, so I guess we don't really have much time going on. So yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I
good with
would-
that.
If we march off for a long rest, I will appear huffy and upset, but secretly be like needing to sleep. But I will say some profane things to the two of them as they march us back up towards the bedroom. Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you're the fucking leader? I'm the fucking leader here. I'll tell you what to fucking do.
And I think that's a good note to end on as you guys head back upstairs into one of the bedrooms. We will play this game the next time it comes up on the schedule, and go from there.